blood. I got a question for y'all. So, if you're a hip hop artist and you lose your life, do you automatically become a legend? And the reason I'm asking is because Quando Rondo reacted to Rich Homie Quan's music going #1 after his death, and he said people only love you when you leave. And y'all gotta let me know the temperature on that, because when I think of XXX Tentacion, rest in peace, Juice World, and Lil Peep, like, these were people who were very influential in the SoundCloud era, but I don't know where their careers would be at if they were alive today. But because they're dead, people have immortalized them into hip-hop. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if Drake, right now, because we know all the allegations against Drake, is motherfuckers out there saying, hey, you're a pedophile, blood. Like, if that's the temperature on him right now, but he dies tomorrow, yo, are we gonna put him in, like, the top 5 greatest rappers ever? Like, is Blood gonna be standing next to Pac? Like, let me know in the comments what we thinking. And then also, I want to ask, now that Rich Homie Quan is not alive, like, obviously, like, we should all have anticipated his music was gonna skyrocket as far as the streams. But is he gonna actually get the proper respect that he deserved as far as being like an entrepreneur and one of the first people to kind of change the Atlanta scene and put on for a bunch of artists to come behind him? Easy. But y'all let me know what we fucking thinking, bro. Again, RIP to Rich Homie Quan. But I just didn't understand. Is it like you become like in a very, I don't even want to say an influential rapper, but like one of the greatest rappers to ever do it just because you die? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, let me know what we think about all that.
In the aftermath of Rich Homie Quan's tragic passing, the impact of his music continues to resonate deeply with fans and fellow artists alike. Rapper Quando Rondo recently took to social media to express his thoughts on this bittersweet moment. Quando Rondo shared, "Ion usually do things like this, but brah, this F-ed up that people only love you when you leave, coming from an artist. If you a fan, show your favorite rapper you love him now. People want their flowers put in their hand, not only on their gravesite, bro. I came in the game looking up to Rich Homie, everybody knows that, so I gave bro his flowers. The rest of you all are fake. My QRN logo came from RHQ. Everything about my beginning was motivated by Rich Homie, and he wasn't even poppin' at the time," says Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo's heartfelt message highlights an ongoing issue within the music industry, recognizing and appreciating artists while they are still with us. As fans, it's important to celebrate and support our favorite musicians now, not just after they've left us. Let's remember to honor and cherish the contributions of artists like Rich Homie Quan during their lifetime. Show your love and support today. Subscribe for more updates on this story and to celebrate the legacy of Rich Homie Quan. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. Your music and influence will never be forgotten. The legacy you left behind will continue to inspire future generations. We will always remember the joy and passion you brought to the world. Thank you for the music, Rich Homie Quan.
Yep. Alright, yeah. Alright, so let's go give this a YTV, a like, and a goddamn sub. And yeah, so y'all gotta let me know what we think about all that, because I mean, like, I don't know, like, I feel like I feel different things about that. Like, on one hand, like, I feel like the music is gonna hit differently when somebody is gone. Like, you know, do you not really appreciate an artist until they're not there no more? Like, I remember I used to be, like, a really big Linkin Park fan when I was coming up. Easy. But Chester Bennington, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I listened to his music, like, my whole life, you know, growing up, like, In the End, like, Lost in the Echo, like, Castle of Glass, like, so many of these songs, you know what I'm saying? Breaking the Habit and all that. But, like, yo, after he really killed himself, the lyrics to his music hit so much different. You get what I mean? And so, like, it kind of made me, like, I don't want to even say it attached me to the music a little bit more, but it made me, like, sort of appreciate, like, the lyrics and the artistic value of it, because I'm like, holy shit, like, I mean, I imagine this nigga was going through some pain making music like this, but, like, I didn't realize how much this motherfucker was hurting. And so that kind of makes me not only appreciate the music more, but it kind of makes me as a fan want the music to live on forever. You get what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments, we as a fan, is that what is going on right now with Rich Homie Quan? Because, like, I'm keeping it a P. Like, last week we was not talking about this nigga. But like now that he's gone, like, are we actually gonna be like, holy shit, bro? Like, yo, he was like a generational talent, bro. Like, there'll never be another Rich Homie Quan again. Like, he was one of the first young niggas in Atlanta to do it, as far as like changing the whole music scene. Because like when Thug and Rich Homie Quan and all them was coming in, like, I feel like that's sort of where like the Jeezy, Gucci Mane era, T.I. was sort of like not fizzling out, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there was new niggas stepping onto the scene, you know what I'm saying? New people taking over. But I'm chatting. Y'all just let me know in the comments how we feel about that. Okay, so we just read that. I said the same thing. He is right. How would he go #1 from an album over 10 years old? This nigga actually got fans who go mess with him and just reminiscing. R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. Nigga, we always play his music. That man hit every time. Who is Quando Rondo? Alright, I'm sorry, blood, but nobody was talking about Rich Homie Quan like a couple of days ago. Like, bro, like the last time, I can't even remember the last video I made on Rich Homie Quan. It was probably in like 2022. And like I said, that's just me being honest. I'm not finna sit here and just fucking, just ride it and just be like, oh man, I've been bumping Quan since day one. Like, look, hey, Type of Way, shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with Lifestyle. But I'm gonna keep it a P. Like, if Rich Homie Quan dropped the album a couple of months ago, I didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be sitting out here just glazing him, being some fake fan. I can send my condolences without fucking, you know what I'm saying, have to pretend. Like, what are we talking about? Niggas talking about, niggas been bumping Quan. Like, a while back ago, wasn't niggas talking about Rich Homie Quan for low album sales? Correct me if I'm wrong. Honey, we blasted Rich Homie Quan way back then, so maybe it's new people, but he been had a fan base. They only gave you flowers when you gone. People gotta stop with that narrative. People going back and listening to their music when they pass. It's just us fans paying our respects. That's facts. I can definitely, like I said, if you like the song back in the day, you ain't heard it in a while, you found out the person that made the song is no longer alive, I guess you would want to go back and sort of reminisce. It might make you feel, like the lyrics might make you feel a little bit different. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. It's been like that. I hate he had to pass to go #1, but what do you expect? Quan got hella fans that still are in shock, bro. I'm pretty sure everybody goes up when they pass away. It's not fake love. What the fuck? Plus, that's an older tape. I felt like this was the day one fans that's just showing love and reminiscing. What's wrong with that? Usually when a star dies, the people who never heard of them and them when they are alive. So, that's facts. I didn't even think of that, bro. Like, hey, because, like, I've been seeing, like, Rich Homie Quan on, like, CNN and all this shit. He's on the fucking news. So, they're probably all kind of, like, Caucasian people in their middle 30s, or middle-aged 30s, 40s, whatever. And they probably on the news, like, Rich Homie Quan, you feel me? Then they probably hopped on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Feeling type of way, like... Yeah, so okay, I didn't even fucking think of that. He could be getting exposed to a whole new fan base. It just sucks that it took him not being alive anymore for that to happen. Go listen, watch, because that's what the world is talking about at this moment. Also, you can be a fan of someone and love them, and when they die, it's common to go back and listen and watch, as well as become when you're mourning the idea of never hearing or seeing anything from a new them again. Yeah, that is sad, bro. Like, we're never gonna get no new Rich Homie Quan unless it's like posthumous music that he recorded before he passed away. But like, we're never gonna get no new recent Rich Homie Quan music. Like, it's not like you gonna get a track about this nigga talking about, oh man, Kamala just got elected or whatever, Trump won. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that is actually tragic, when you think of it that way. It doesn't always mean it's fake love. I have pictures of my dad, and I wasn't staring at them every day when he was alive, but of course when he passed, I found myself looking at them frequently. Man, hey, R.I.P. to your father, my man. Yeah, if you enjoyed the vid, like, sub. I will catch you on the next one again. R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. Like I say, like, even though I just was not listening to all your music nonstop, I can definitely appreciate the impact that you had, especially in that Atlanta culture. But yeah, again, let me know your favorite Rich Homie Quan song in the comments. And if you enjoyed the vid, like, sub. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.